Hello Sacramento renters. It looks like housing prices will be going down soon. As this market change happens, I would like you to notice how the news covers prices going down. If the market is up, the news will talk about a housing crisis and a lack of affordability. If the market is down, they will say things like, home values are going down, or prices are falling. When they do this, they are talking about homeowners losing value. Fear, or negative news gets people worried, and they will stay tuned through the commercial break, to find out what they should be worried about, or how bad the problem is. But if the news is good, people would think, oh good, all is well, I can relax and change the channel or go do something else. The news is also likely to take the negative side of new laws or propositions on the ballot, as this news team did in Marin County in the Bay Area.
Major push underway to build more homes with easy access to public transit, but a proposed state law could give developers the right to ignore local zoning ordinances. KPIX5 reporter Emily Turner has more details.
You know them because they're whistle stops or bus stops, but soon they could be your final stop. If SB 827 passes, transit areas like these would become fair game for new housing.
This sounds wonderful. Sounds like the train will be able to take you right to your front door. That seems great. That is the whole point of transportation in the first place. Isn't it? It sounds like letting people getting permission to choose to live in areas that current homeowners don't want to live. If they wanted to live near trains, there would already be housing there, but instead they have parking lots.
The idea behind the bill is to cut back on the need for cars while increasing housing stock. But for the county of Marin and at least 7 cities in it, that's bad news, and they strongly oppose the legislation.
Let me state clearly, I am opposed to this top-down planning. We need to take tangible steps that make sense for Marin.
But imagine this, if the bill is passed, then you could get off of your bus stop and just walk up 4 flights of stairs to get home. That's 4 flights if you live off of a side street. But if your bus stop and ultimately your home is on a main thoroughfare, well, they can build up to 5 stories. And they can go even higher than that if it's a major bus stop or a train station. So imagine seeing this all along your drive home.
Wait, I'm confused. In the beginning she used the word just. Like it isn't a big deal to walk up some stairs. But her tone makes it sound like people are going to be forced to walk up stairs, as if stairs are something crazy or unreasonable. People who live in these places are choosing to live there. No one is being forced to walk upstairs if they don't want to. Also, is that apartment building supposed to look bad? Looks nice to me.
The law would supersede any local zoning, making cities and counties powerless in deciding the fate of land around the stops. Half a mile around rail stations, a quarter mile around a bus stop. That covers hundreds of spots in Marin County alone. This map shows Golden Gate transit routes and smart train stops. If it looks like a mess, well, that's the concern opponents have.
It sounds a bit like Big Brother that they tell us what to do in our neighborhood, and it still should be up to us.
In Marin County, Emily Turner, KPIX 5.
So, renters, if you don't like this, let them know. Tell them you are concerned about those who would block new housing projects. If the news is going to put a negative slant on everything, at least let them make stories for renters instead of homeowners. Encourage them to write pieces about new housing being blocked or facing obstacles instead. You could also mention that due to high prices, or new building being blocked, young families are forced to live farther away from their grandparents. Sad kids always get time on the local news. It's true too, This way they can make a piece about how the grandparents, who are more likely to be homeowners, should be concerned about new housing being blocked as well. When you let them know what your concerns are, and that you are a renter, they will better know who their audience is, and they are likely to frame the pieces they do differently. This way the cost of housing gets some more coverage, and instead of making it more expensive for people to have a roof over their head, it can make things more affordable. Thanks for listening. I hope this video was useful to you.